Hello, guys. Welcome to another podcast with Emmy John. And today I bring you greetings from Benin Republic. Okay, so far so good. We've talked about several topics, and today, without wasting so much time, we'll be looking at circle of thoughts. Okay. Before I kick off this lesson officially, I just want to use 1 minute of my time to really appreciate all those who have subscribed to my YouTube channel. Just a week earlier, we got 400 subscribers, and it really gave me so much joy, such that I had to come up and really appreciate everyone who subscribed. I know what it means to really have 400 persons subscribing to you and following you up. I just want to say thank you from my heart. Thank you, and thank you so much. Thank you. Please don't leave this video without a comment or without a like. And also, to those who are yet to subscribe to this channel, I just truly wish you could do so. Please don't forget to subscribe. Click the subscribe button, because by clicking the subscribe button, you simply show me that, yeah, you are really appreciating and value what I'm doing. Thank you so much. And also, another news again is that I have a WhatsApp forum where we actually are building and expanding with more than 200 people in the WhatsApp forum. You can check me out on Facebook at Emmy John, on WhatsApp at +229 6270 6653. You can also add me up on Telegram on my piano lessons forum by just clicking Emmy John Piano Lessons. You'll see me there, and what I plainly do is to break down piano stuffs, challenges, stuff that seem very complicated. I try my best to break it down to the least, so that even a new piano learner can straight ahead understand and really apply it to his piano playing. So thank you so much, and I really appreciate it. Thank you. Please don't forget to click the subscribe button as we go. Please stay tuned. Okay, guys, so today, let's go straight to the topic of today. What is circle of thoughts? Why? What is circle of thought, and why circle of thought? On my WhatsApp forum in last week, we have really been taking our time to establish what is circle of thought, why circle of thought, how does it work, how do we apply it in real life scenario. So today we'll be expanding it from there. In the forum, we talked about that circle of thought simply mean it's a guideline of how music or how the notes work in time using four major movements. How? A circle is something that spins round. It's called a circle because where it starts from is where it ends, and it continues from there. So example, using the key as an example, using piano. So in the key of C, when we are moving in circle, it simply means that we're all moving in fourths and yet coming back to where we started from. So that's why it's called a circle of fourths. Let me make it more understandable with a practical example. On the key of C, C is our 1. The fourth of C is what? Using the major scale. F is our 4. So therefore it's a movement of fourths. In the key of F, what will be the 4? You use the major scale of F, becomes this. Becomes B flat. On the key of B flat, which is also this, what will be our fourth? Using the major scale of B flat. Using the key of same approach, 4 majors, we have this. Having the same thing, same thing, same thing, same thing, same thing, same thing. You see, we came back to C. So it spins round and yet brings us back to the original point where we started from. So that is, it moves round and brings us back to C. So therefore, a little exercise you can do is to try playing on the fourth of every key, just a major approach. So we could try this out using major sevenths. I will not really talk about why it's a major 7 chord, because I believe most of us know it. But for the interest of those who don't know it, you can check out my other lessons where I've treated out chords and their extensions. So but just for a little tip, A 7 chord is one that has the presence of the 7 and the 3, or the 3 and 7. So therefore C major 7, C major 7. So therefore I can rotate it by having this come back. I can remove this because it's already here. So it becomes a C major 7 for a sin. So therefore this. Moving in fourths, we'll have this C. The fourth of C is F. The fourth of F is B flat. The fourth of B flat is E flat. The fourth of E flat is A flat. The fourth of A flat is D flat. The fourth of D flat is G flat. And the fourth of G flat is B. The fourth of B is E. The fourth of E is A. The fourth of A is D. And the fourth of D is G. Finally, the fourth of G is C. So I've done a little exercise using the circle of fourths. By so doing, it could help me master the keys. So therefore I could do stuff like this. I'm moving in fourths. 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 See what I did? Some people were asking me how I do my slows and how I usually build the grace notes and trees I do. I will talk about that in future lessons. But for now, I have a paid membership forum where we have over 100 persons who we are working with on piano, kicking off officially from 1st of April. So from the 1st of April, I'll be having a 6-month intensive piano workshop with some particular persons online on my paid WhatsApp forum. It's just for a very free amount of money, very affordable and very interesting for you. In that forum, I plan to break down from movement, covers, licks, ranging from the beginner approach down to the advanced level. So therefore, I advise everyone to do that, because by joining the forum, you get to have a bonus tip, because each video that will be expressed here on YouTube, I will have it done in the membership forum, broken down clearly with other examples and other movements, and how to spice up your 7-3-6, 2-5-1s using a circle of fourths, as we are going to break down. But there are certain stuff I want to do here, but will be more elaborate on my WhatsApp paid forum. So therefore, I advise everyone, it's very, very recommendable, join us from 1st April. For those in Nigeria, it's just 3,000 naira to join. Those in Benin Republic is 5,000 sefa. And those outside the country, just DM me and we'll discuss your plan. And it's going to work out for you. We are kicking off on the 1st of April. I'm looking at having not less than 1,000 persons in the forum who are ready to build themselves from the scratch down to up. Let me give you one-on-one guide of how I got to develop myself in all this level, and then what exercise did I work up to do, and I got to this level. Thank you so much, and I'll be expecting you to text me and let's add you up to the membership forum. Thank you so much, and let's continue. So I've done a very simple exercise on all keys using the circle of fourth as a 1, 2, 3, and 4, 4, 4, 4 movement on all keys. We have said that circle of four simply means moving in 4, 4, 4, 4 of all keys. Therefore, I did a simple example using major 7s, moving in 7ths. Sorry. So which is like do, re, mi, fa of each of the keys. So do, re, mi, fa. In the key of F, do, re, mi, fa again. In the key of B flat. In the key of E flat. In the key of A flat, we have. In the key of D flat. In the key of F sharp. In the key of B. In the key of E. In the key of A. In the key of D, we have. In the key of G, this is our G major 7. In the key of G, we could have this. So what I did now is called playing the circle of fourths, but in the external approach. Why external? It's called external because it's working outside the major scale. Therefore, I'm using all keys I'm playing all the 12 keys. So by so doing this simple exercise, you find out that you have activated how to play on all keys. I usually use external approach to do certain stuff, like when I do like amazing grace, how sweet the sound, how wonderful, how sweet. I once was blind. So the movement I did. In future lessons, I can do breakdown of this, but what I'm simply talking about is the way I use the circle of fourths and related it back to the key I was playing. So what did I do? I wanted to do the 5. So instead of doing the 5, I sharply went to the minor key and did fourths. So this to the 4th is 4th. So it's called circle of fourths. So circle of fourth external. It's external because I didn't use the notes of the major scale. So in the key of F sharp, it also be the same thing. Amazing grace, how sweet thou art. I was blind, how sweet. So this is what I did now. So I just use an example of that. So that is what I did. So I just did this to the this, and I went to the 5. So I did A major to E major to G major to D major, then to C sharp major. Don't worry about the slot, the feeling, the grace notes. I'm going to explain all that in future lessons. Don't forget, we are growing gradually. But to really enjoy more, join the paid membership forum. In the paid membership forum is where all these stuffs will be breaking down video for video, notes for notes, and you can really watch how things turn around for you. Okay, now we have talked about external circle of fourths, which uses all the majors of all keys. So in your mind, you should already know all the notes that make up the circle of fourth external. You should already know that the fourth of C is F, the fourth of F is B flat, the fourth of B flat is E flat, the fourth of E flat is A flat, the fourth of A flat is D flat, the fourth of D flat is G flat. From there we have B, E, A, D, G, and back to C. You should already have this in your mind. You should have this. You shouldn't think 2 times. It should already be in the tip of your fingers to really understand how the circle of fourth works. Now, we'll be taking it to the second level now. We'll be talking about circle of fourths in the internal. Internal circle of fourth is circle of fourth that uses only the notes in the major scale. Let me explain again. In the circle of fourths, we have 2 levels, external and internal. External talks about playing using the fourth of all the 12 keys. But internal now, we are talking about using only the notes found in the major scale of a particular key, but yet moving them in fourths. Let's use the key of C major. In the key of C major, the fourth is F. The fourth again from F will be B. Because if I add B flat, I'm talking about all keys, external. But internal, using only the note in the circle of fourths inside the major scale of C. In the major scale of C, we have this. Again. So one more time. So therefore, I have this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Therefore, we have the notes known as C, F, B, E, A, D, G, and finally C. So inside the internal circle of fourths, we have C, F, B, E, A, D, G, and finally C. Now, how do we play them out? Do we just do the same way we did in external as 1, 4, 7, 3, 6, 2, 5, 1? No, that's not how we play it. So you have to stop playing it like this. I will show you the original way of how to play it and how to make your progression spicy using a circle of fourths. So therefore, we have this: the 1, 4, 7, 3, 6, 2, 5, 1. So I'm sure many of us must have heard about the 736 progression, 251 progression, 362 progression, and the rest of them. So this is where it is birthed from. It is birthed from the idea of the circle of fourth internal. So we have what we call 7, 3, 6. Now let's sharply talk about how does it work in reality. In reality, there are 4 ways to play them, but I'm going to talk about just level 1. And in the paid membership forum, we are going to talk about the rest of the 3 approach. So bear with me. On the first approach, let's go. You really enjoy it. On the first approach now, we have the 1, 4 going to 7. Means that to play a 1, I have to calculate 4 interval to get to my 1. So to get to my 1, I have 2, 5 that leads to a 1. How and why is a 2 leading to a 5 to a 1? Check the fourth interval. From D, 2, 3, 4, using internal, not external. External will be 1, 2, 3, 4. But using internal, because we're in the key of C, so it becomes this 4. You see, so we have Re, Sol, and Do, or D, G, and C. That's why you hear 2, 5, 1. So therefore, to play a 1, I'll do this: 2, 5, and a 1. 2, 5, and a 1. I could try that out by doing Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound. You see this place now? So Amazing Grace, how sweet thou sound. Again. So I just did the 2, D minor to G major to the 1 major. So that is my 2, 5, 1. So that's how it works. So to do it now, you have to take your time, spell out which circle of fourth note goes for the 1, which you have gotten 2, 5, 1. What of for the 2? It become 3, 6, and 2. Counting the same way, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 2, 5, 1 again, but in the key of D. So every Mi, La, Re goes to, it's a circle of fourth that goes to the 2. So I want to go to my 2. It's the 3 and the 6, or Mi and La goes to my Re. How do I play it? How do you play this Mi, La, and Re? I sharply do this: Mi, La, Re. But now, later we're going to look at changing the notes. Do we usually do this or this? Look at the difference very well clearly. One is this, which is this. The second one is this again. One more time again. I have this. One more time again. 3. So I want to go to a song that is going to the 2. I will sharply use this. I'm going to show us how to place them soon. Okay, so for this, what up for this? It becomes same thing. What up for this? So take your time. Spell out each of the notes that lead to the circle of fourths for each of your notes in your major scale. So you have to know the 2, 5, 1 that goes for this, 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 and that goes for this. It will really help widen up your playing. So that is one thing I really want you to really take your time. So you have to know a Re, Sol goes to a 1, Re, Sol goes to a Do, Mi, La goes to a Re, Fa, Ti goes to a Mi, Sol, Do goes to a Fa, La, Re goes to a Sol, Ti, Mi goes to a La. So whenever I want to play a 6, is a 7-3. Have you seen where the idea of 7-3 comes out now? Now I begin like this: 7-3, 7 3 6 7 7 3 6. So hallowed be your name. So what I did there. Normally it should be hallowed be your name. But instead of playing this movement, I use the secular fourth to spicy my playing up to make it more interesting. So instead of doing hallowed be your name, I did hallowed be your name. Hallowed be thy name, your name. So what I'm just playing there is 2 5 1s, 2 5 1s, 2 5 1s. But just using a circle of fourth. First means that I must know where I am going to. So to add circle of fourth in your playing, you must have known that yes, the song is going to a 6 first before you think of this. Or so don't just start creating this when the song is not going here. First, you must know. You must have calculated beforehand that yes, this song is going to here before you now add this. Let the song not be going to this and you can do this. No. Always make sure you have calculated beforehand. So before I did the hallowed be, I had already known that there's always a 6 coming. After a 6, there will be a 4. I already calculated that already. So I could do hallowed be your name. See why I said a 4. We were able to do this. And I learned on the 4. How did I do that? I did 7 3 6 2 5 1 4. One more time again. For the 7, I will spell out the exact notes I did. But before we talk about the spelling of notes I did, let me give us the rule for the circle of fourth. In the circle of fourth order, you must take note that it is not like this. No. It's too boring. Imagine I'm doing hallowed be your name, and I'm doing it sounds dull because minor is sad. So every minor chord gives us this sad feeling. So to make it happy a bit, I have to add major. We'll talk about all those, the work of each of the chords and the feeling they create. So I did hallowed be your name. Hallowed be your name. Now I see what I did. Now in the advanced word, which we are going to treat in the paid forum on WhatsApp from 1st April, we're going to learn advanced 251. When you listen to the likes of XMJ, Godwin Hillary, D+, Mr. Pokey, the likes of Jesus Molina, and they name them, I can't name them all enough. When you listen to the likes of what they play, the movements you hear, many of them are all 251s, but they are embedded in advanced approach. So you will rarely hear an advanced musician doing. You may not hear that. You could hear stuff like this, like believe me, it's a 736-514. One more time again, I did. It has replaced the place of a 736-2514. So in the paid forum classroom, we are going to take our time to learn advanced moves. We're going to learn advanced moves. How do I move to my 1 without actually playing 2-5-1? Actually, to be plain, the truth is that it's the bass man that is to hold the root position. So to really get this level, you must really understand voicing, rootless position voicings. So you really hear advanced musicians doing 2-5 2 5 1. In fact, if when you're watching them, you hardly see them doing 7 3 6 2 5 1 4. But for the basic of this video, we are only just spelling out what the circle of fourth is. So I won't be doing more stuff. But in paid membership forum, we're going to be spelling out all those so that you can make your playing really get more advanced and really build your hands and expand your concepts and really build your technique. I don't know if somebody is following you. So that is just the basic approach to the 7 traces, to the circle of fourths using 7 traces. So therefore, let me give us the exact note for note. So we have this. For the 1, it's always a major. For the 4, it's always a major. Any version you want to use. For the 7, it's always added with a minor. You could add a major as well. But that is to make it more interesting. But I usually just, for a beginner approach, use a minor. Any version could work. So I'm doing hello world be your name. So it could work well. Why did I use this? Because I wanted to complete with this and go into my Cs. So hello world be your name. I could also continue to block around the chords. So I could do hello world be your name. Hello world be your name. So you see, advanced approaches. We're going to treat that later on in the forum. So always know that the 1 is always a major, 4 is always a major, the 7 is always added with a 2 minor. Not 2 major, but you could usually add the 2 major. I was discussing with Mr. Extreme in my piano forum, and Mr. Extreme was sharing with me the way he usually do his 7 traces. So we got this. So he said he does this. So I'll spell out the notes. So for the 7, I have this. I only added 2 major. For the 7, 2 major. So you could also do like this. So I just have this. So what do I have? I'm playing B and F on my left hand. B and F on my left hand. Actually, I could play this chord like this. But because of the voice leading and the voicing I want to play, I want them to be together. So I did this. So I have B and F on my left hand, and I have A, D, and F sharp on my right hand. So I have this as my 7, 3. See my 7. For my 7, I'm holding E, B, E, E, B, E, and I'm holding G sharp. I'm holding G sharp, C sharp, and F. I don't know if you're getting it. So this is it. So one more time again, I have this, and I resolve down. So it's like more like a chromatic walk up. So I have this. So it could be like this. So we could even do this. You see already. But it's already like an advanced approach. But for now, I'm dwelling more on just the beginner approach. So for this, I do this. So we have this again. Again, one more time again. So for my 7, B and F. For my 3, I make my 3 a major. So it becomes E, B, E over G sharp, B, E. I just have A minor chord, which becomes A, C, E. And I have just an inversion of A, C on my, what do you call it? On my right hand, which is the same chord, which becomes A, C, E again. So therefore, again, I have this. So then we have this. The 2 is always a major, rather. Yeah, the 2 is always a major. So avoid doing. No. The 2 must be a major, and then the 2 must be a major. So that's it. So this chord could actually be this, but I'm changing inversions to add color. could have this as my 2. Then I could have my 5 as this. My 5 becomes G minor 7. Why G minor 7? Because in the key of G, this is my 1, this is my 5. This is the 7th, this is the minor 3rd, and this is the 5. So G minor 7 chords. So let me spell out the notes. So I'm having G and D over F, B flat, and D. So one more time again. So I have this. For my 1, I have this. For my 1, I have this. So this becomes a C9. C9. Why a C9 chord? Because the presence of the 9, presence of the 7, presence of the 3, the presence of the 1, the 5, and the 1 again. The C9 chord. So therefore, one more time again, I have this. But let me spell out the notes first. So I have C, G, C on my left hand. On my right hand, I have E, B flat, and D. You could reverse the chord anyhow you want. Any position you feel like. So when I was talking about chords and extension, in some of the lessons I've done previously, I really took my time to explain how to name a chord, how to spell out a chord, how to know the exact chord you are playing, and all those stuff. So I would like you to really take your time and then go through them, go through further lessons or older lessons to really enhance and know where we are exactly. Yeah. So thank you so much. So that is just all for now. That is all for now. I can't really do so much here, but in the paid membership forum, which we have on WhatsApp, you can follow me up and register with me. There we'll have lots to treat, lots to break down, advanced workup movements for the 7/3/6, 2/5/1s, and then how does the circle of fourth really function in songs? How do we really put it in songs? Can I actually use all the circle of fourth in a song? Is it possible? We'll take our time to break all that out in future lessons. Thank you so much. You can really drop your questions on my comment section, and I would really like you to subscribe. Share this video because, trust me, it may sound simple, but very important because these are basic stuff that all musicians are supposed to know and to understand. Thank you so much, and I really appreciate it. I love you. Don't forget to click the subscribe button. Actually, to be plain, we have a plan of hitting 1,000 subscribers in less than a few time from now. So you could be that 1,000 by just subscribing and sharing to a friend of yours. Thank you so much, and I will see you in my inbox. Thank you.